Go ahead.
Let's start off, Mikell, inside battle. Tell me about that.
I mean, they have really good posts, and it was definitely a battle. It was just a matter of keeping them high, keeping them out of the post, because they can finish shots down low.
And then for you, career night rebounds, points, well, season high points, but first double-double. Tell me how you feel.
I feel good. I've been wanting to get a double-double all season, so this is great.
Caitlin, you guys coming to this game, haven't won a conference game yet. You battle, hard is the only way I can describe that game. What do you think?
That's definitely what it was. That was our main emphasis tonight, was to be more scrappy, to be more violent, to be more physical than the team. And we haven't done that all year. And tonight, the team captain's gonna say one thing, that's one thing. I'm like, let's just go at them, be violent, because we have nothing to lose. And the last couple of games we've been, we got beat on hustle plays. They're more physical in the post, more physical in the perimeter, more pressure, and we hadn't had good results. So we just figured, you know what, we're gonna be confident and we're gonna go at them, and it worked for us tonight, I think.
These guys were pretty physical, and I noticed in the last game you had mentioned getting your heads down after a three-pointer, and they came out at halftime. What was the difference tonight?
I think we started out our second half really well, and that hasn't happened this season. Sometimes they come out and, like she said, this last game they hit a three, but we made stops, we scored right off the bat in the second half, so it was great.
And another thing too, we've been working with Marshall Parnell, and he's kind of taught us about how the team comes out and they punch you in the face, they get a three, then you punch them back. And I think we did that all night tonight. We never got knocked down. And I think that's something that I'm really proud of as two captains of this team.
Tell me about what this win does for you guys.
I think it's just momentum for our team. We can do it now. It's a great builder for us, because you start off 0-3 and your heads drop, and it's good momentum for us.
Yeah, talk a little bit about the obviously the rebounding. It just really felt like right from the start you guys went to war on the boards, and I think it was 28-14 rebounding advantage in the first half, and I think it ended up about a similar plus 18, so you won the rebounding battle in the second half. Now how important was that against a team that's got that kind of speed and size?
I think it's really important. Usually the team who wins the boards wins the games. And that's what, Mikell, I told Mikell before the game, you're getting a double-double tonight. And she went ahead and she did it. And that's the kind of game we have to have her play every single game if we're going to have a good year this year. And again, it goes back to just being more violent, more physical, we're getting hustle plays. And that's what we, as a post group. And Mariah had 6 boards too. That's just what we decided to do. We're just going to out-hustle and get there first.
And Justine, good performance from her to do, scrappy little freshman coming in.
Yeah.
That was awesome. Okay, how were they? They seemed pretty physical too. They tried to match you guys up pretty well, it seemed like.
Yeah,
I think they're physical, but I don't know about Mikell. I think she's the same way. But when someone kind of messes with her or they hit her, it just makes you want to hit back harder. And I think for the first time this season, that's what our team did. They'd push you down, or they'd foul you on a shot and they wouldn't call it. And we just got mad. And but it wasn't in a go and just hack them away. It was go ahead and go get a stop, and then we're gonna score on you to show you that you can't do that to us.
That's what I noticed. Not just the aggressiveness, but the poise and focus. It wasn't just you were blindly going up and throwing the ball in the air. The down low, the 2 rebounds and then make the shot. I think that kind of emphasized the aggressiveness, but still staying poised and making the shots.
Yeah, to throw on the first 2 and then finish the last one.
Yeah, just to push them out of the way.
In a game like this with 14 lead changes and the score's tied 7 times, what's it like emotionally for the team?
I don't know. I think. Oh, you can go ahead and go first one. I think one of the things that CTE has kind of had us do as far as winning the game is that we don't look at the scoreboard. You just play. And we have 4 or 5 minute games within every half. And so, first 5 minute game, win that one, we up or down, and when that's done, we erase it in the next game. So if you win little games along the way, then at the end of the game, if you're not focusing on the big picture, you focus on every possession that you're doing in little games, it usually ends up working a lot better, I think, for our team.
And I think what teams have killed us with in the past is they go on runs and we don't respond. And I think tonight we didn't let them go on runs. We made stops. We came back at them.
Seemed I know you guys still had quite a few turnovers, more than you'd like, but the points from those turnovers weren't there. So like you said, instead of them going on a run, you guys stopped them. I think that was evident.
Yeah, and it's definitely like you get a turnover, but instead of hanging your head and like, oh, they're gonna get a layup, like we get back and stop them, get down and block the shot, and we haven't done that all year.
What are you looking to improve upon for the remainder of the conference season?
I think turnover still is a big emphasis of ours. Coach Michelle always says if we have below 16 turnovers, we're gonna win every game. And I think I think it was 2 games ago we lost. We had 17. We lost by like 2 points. That's one possession right there. I mean, it's really true. Like, in my opinion, I think that's.
Absolutely. I think you guys definitely have the aggressiveness and the talent. As long as you don't turn the ball over, I don't see anything to stop you.
Good.